level are they? 150, 150, 150. He gave his whole team anticipation that full. Look at that. This is a 130 monster. Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new Dark and Fire Galactic monster, Kenecro. This monster looks absolutely amazing. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells I need to take him to rank 5, any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. Look at this monster's design. He looks like he would be the final boss. He looks like he'd come at the end of the season. If you're wondering how to get this monster, this is from the official Monster Legends forum. This season is especially important for you to give your best because if you get our Legends Pass, Multiplayer, Maze, Marathon, Tales, and Bounty Up monsters, all of them, you'll automatically unlock Kenecro at the library. Yes, he's OP. Yes, he's totally for free. I actually don't know anything about this monster, so it's very exciting to see what this monster has to offer. But yeah, make sure you try your best during all the events, and I think if this goes well, SP is probably going to be releasing more monsters like this. Oh yeah, I can see the trade already. This is one of the best we've seen so far, just by seeing that dodge area symbol. Kenecro betrayed Yaoguai Guangzhou, selling his secrets to mercenaries, and when the Dark Emperor found out, he cursed him to burn for eternity. The fire burning inside him hasn't killed him, but it gives him a pain that he can only release when he fights. Gaiko removes positive effects and disables traits from all enemies, deals heavy dark damage to all enemies, and applies Hellfire to all enemies. Hellfire is that one that deals dark damage and removes accuracy. And then what else does it do? Damage and blindness then double on each turn. Alright, so if we look at the evolving trait, Dodge Area. Immune to blind. We've seen this with every single monster, it feels like. Anticipation Hater. You deal triple damage against anticipation monsters. Oh wow. So if you take on a Galvanist that gives anticipation to the whole team, this monster's like perfect. Let me do an AoE and blast everyone. But yeah, you have triple damage now against Galvanist, any anticipation monster, anyone running the ancient cloak that have this anticipation, they are in trouble. Wow, increased accuracy and area ignites. There's one monster that got released that is immune to ignite at the start of the battle, one of the season 2 galactic era monsters, so it won't work against him, but I mean against everyone else. Again, as far as traits go, just having dodge area makes this monster upper tier. Give this monster anticipation hater, he jumps up in the tier even more. The soft precision, it's useful because once again with dodge area, this isn't something that easily gets cleansed away, especially if you have a taunt monster. Like you can partner this monster up with Shao Lion. Alright, you're not missing your attacks for a while. And then that Ignite is a good dot. So overall, this monster I like. Again, really it's that dodge area, that anticipation hater that makes him deadly. And the design is just stunning. Great looking monster design. Alright, but let's take a look at his stats. Okay, so in terms of life stat, as you can see, he's tied with quite a few other monsters that have 141,450. So right now it's right around the middle, the average. Not a big deal. The power stats, oh my gosh, take a look at that. He is tied with that of Brigadier Holter. This is the highest power stat in the game. Who cares about Brigadier Holter? All he had is single target attacks. No, but this guy right here, dodge area, highest power stat in the game. That is scary in terms of his speed stats. He's also not that bad. 8250, the average being 8424. I mean, actually, there's a big jump between Ravenbot and Necro over here, but I think it's okay. So again, he has dodge area, you partner up with a top monster, you're good to go. You just wait and you attack and you're good to go. I imagine you are going to be, I think without even knowing what this monster's skill set is, I feel like he's has the potential to be meta. You can take on Uriel's, right? Uriel's light and dark, sure, but you have dark and fire, so that dark attack you can use against Uriel's earth element, so you know you can deal some serious damage against him. The dodge area really helps you out. I can see a team myself using Uriel, Shao Lion, and Necro over here, so I'm excited to see what this monster has in terms of a skill set. Onai Kenshi deals moderate dark damage to one enemy, 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. I've been seeing this a lot with the monsters. So a skill that can literally be used whenever. Doesn't matter if you get hit with CDA, doesn't matter if you have no stamina. This skill is always usable. Flary Nito deals moderate fire damage to an enemy and applies burn, 20 stamina, 0 cooldown. Gaiko deals moderate dark damage to an enemy, applies Hellfire to an enemy. We don't see monsters with the new effects that often. So Hellfire deals 10% of dark damage and removes 25% of precision, and then the damage and blindness double on each turn. So it's like a dark curse essentially, but with accuracy reduction. 45 stamina, that's quite a lot on a 1-turn cooldown. Oh, by the way, the fact that you have dark attacks are super useful, especially if you're taking on Uriel. I think I mentioned that earlier on. We have Katsugiwaza deals heavy dark damage to an enemy, 0 cooldown, so you can use it every other turn, you can use it every turn assuming you have the stamina. Onaitsuki removes positive effects from one enemy first, and then deals very heavy dark damage. This is the kind of skill I like. Cleanse the positive effects, let me attack you. Bye-bye evasion, let me hit you harder with a nice strong dark-based attack. Again, 55 stamina, 3-turn cooldown, that is pretty steep. Onai Kaisai applies Cold Blood. This is also a Cold Blood monster? Okay, so Cold Blood is the one that lets you bypass taunts and megataunt. So applies Cold Blood, double damage, and positive effect protection to itself. So normally I'm really opposed to these self-buffing skills, but the fact that you apply positive effect protection makes it a lot more better, because if the enemy has a regular removes positive effects, hey, they're only going to get rid of the positive effect protection, so you still have your Cold Blood and your double damage. Now, depending on the way you construct your team, a skill like this still might not be usable. You know, I've been using my attackers with Amania, so it's literally, I don't need this monster to self-buff. She can already do the buffing. So, interesting. I'm debating how I fully feel about this monster. So with Cold Blood, I guess the good thing about Cold Blood is this does allow you to get through the king. Although, see, you have Dark Attack, so you could easily OTK the king. You could easily OTK Pango. I guess really to get through the taunt monsters. Oh, you know what? We haven't seen an AoE yet. Let's hope he has an AoE. Oh, there it is. Kakari Geico deals moderate dark damage and applies Hellfire to enemies. So if you have King, AoE, dead. Pango, dead. If you have a regular Megaton monster, just blast your AoE. They might die. If not, maybe the Hellfire helps you kill them. Oh my gosh, look at this skill. Insane fire damage. Wow. Nature monsters, beware. 0 stamina on a 1-turn cooldown. That is nothing. They give this monster like a 55 stamina 3-turn cooldown skill and then a 0 stamina 1-turn cooldown skill. That is... wow. Wow. Yeah, earth and nature monsters, beware. Oh, wow. Gosh, these names. Kiriki Kashi on Flames. Moderate fire damage applies burn. So you have a dark AoE, you have a fire AoE. Obviously, the dark one does the Hellfire, so that's probably better. Massive fire damage on no cooldown. Yes, steep 50 stamina, but no cooldown on that. Deals moderate fire damage, applies precision to itself. And then Joda no Kame deals heavy dark damage, applies damage boost. A setup skill. Ooh. Wow. This monster's powerful. So in terms of attacking, he's pretty straightforward. I think we've seen the same with the other attackers. Very straightforward attacker. But the cool thing about this monster is how strong his attacks are. And okay. Gosh. Okay, so definitely the insane fire damage skill. Definitely the cleanser skill. Cleanse heavy dark damage. Alright, so we also have the... what was it? Massive fire damage. So we have an insane, a massive, and a very heavy. Gosh, I'm like 50 stamina, 0 cooldown. I feel like 1-turn cooldown is nothing. It's not that bad. I don't know if you necessarily need the massive skill when you have the insane. Especially at a 50 stamina cost when this one costs 0. What are the relics on this monster? Okay, so yeah, he has a stamina recovery relic, so that's not a problem. So damage increase, and then to recover stamina. So if we're in a situation, if we find ourselves in a situation where there's a lot of monsters that activate cooldowns, right now probably the most meta cooldown activation monster in PvP would be Rarius, but other than that, you don't gotta worry. And again, 1-turn isn't a lot. The 3-turn is steep here, but the 1-turn is nothing. So I would say keep these two for sure. Moderate dark to 1 and then Hellfire. And then we have heavy dark damage. So you definitely don't need that. I think the Cold Blood double damage positive effect protection is optional if you want to run it. 65 stamina, yikes. I would say run one of the AoEs, and I'm more in tune with the dark one. And then let's go through them again. You can do without. So on the left hand side, you can do without. You can do without. Possibly, although you could also do without. Because I'm thinking about taunt and dodge area. Heavy dark damage boost. I think you probably go with the damage boost skill. I think you probably go with that because you're gonna give this monster a Holter's Gun. I haven't seen any of the new talents, but Holter's Gun, you can give yourself a damage boost, and you'd be good to go. Hellfire, precision, and then yeah, massive. So it's up to you if you want this heavy dark damage boost, or if you just want to run a secondary massive attack. You could AoE. You could run both AoEs. I think. So I would say 1, 2, 3, good, and then for the last skill, it's a toss-up between whatever you want. I like the single target damage skill, especially because this has a 1-turn cooldown, this has a 3-turn cooldown. So if you need another dark attack, yes, you have the AoE, but if you need a single dark attack, you would have access to this. You could run the Cold Blood double damage positive for protection, totally up to you. You could run the AoE burning if you wanted 2 AoEs, and you could run the massive fire. So for the last skill slot, it's totally up to you. But I think you're going to see you're not really going to need that much because you're probably going to be utilizing these two more than anything. Yeah, I see that. And then the AoE for when there's a Megaton monster. Yeah, and then the fire AoE you would like for a Megaton monster. Who comes to mind? Hornroot, I think. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This monster is obviously very, very powerful. I think this is the first that I think warrants. Let me give him level 10 runes. Oh, I don't have level 10 strength. Okay, I'm going to give him speed right now, but he should run. He's an attacker. 2 strength runes. Speed rune. That's how we're going to utilize this monster. And you're going to see how deadly this guy is going to be. Relics, I already gave him everything, so I'm just missing the gun, which gives extra turns. And I think we're good to go. You would think that with his monster design, he would be holding like two swords, not a mask and a sword. Although mask actually also makes sense. Alright, let's do this. We're keeping the nature beast for that 25% damage boost. Although for him, probably the fire beast would make more sense. So he does have dodge area. He has the anticipation hater. This is just my default attacker team, but I'm going to swap to any taunt monster. Probably Shao Lion just to showcase him. Look, there is a Pango. Alright, so let's just do a damage boost. Let's do a turn transfer. So I'm only 130, but let's go through the skills. So this deals 536k with all my buffs. This kills them because they are earth monsters. This kills them again because they're earth monsters, and Pango would obviously get slaughtered. And even my weakest attack gives me a damage boost, so it could set up, although I already have a damage boost. So just for fun, let me blast the AoE because I'm curious. So it is 715, 715, 715. That is 2.1 mil. Goodness gracious, probably more like 2.3 mil. Alright, Nimbus, Holy Fists, Armor Supreme Fun. Yeah, you can purposely let Galvanist do anticipation, and then you blast an AoE. Alright, so obviously, kill, 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 kill. Actually, this is a good showcase. I can do this, and Holter's Gun would give me an extra turn. So let me do that. Oh wait, they're both dodge area monsters. I lied. Whoops, I just killed my king for no reason whatsoever. Let's turn transfer into him. Alright, so I can do this. Boom. There we go. Then Holter's Gun kicks in. And then I can single turn. Oh, Holter's Gun again. Boom. There we go. Oh my gosh. He's powerful. He packs a punch. He packs a big punch. Dead. Alright, we should probably exit out before I accidentally win. Nimbus. There's the dodge area, like dragon. Here we would kill you. So we can turn transfer. Do this. Attack you. Whoop. Attack you. And then turn transfer, and then boom. Or boom, since the other one's an AoE. And so this is why for PvP purposes, I don't like having so many AoEs, like double AoEs, like I did in a previous video with the different monster. But I think with him, you can be versatile. You can. And I forgot to switch for a top monster. We have Cherub Cupid, and we have Elvira. Alright, so it makes the most sense to cleanse, and then start cleansing the evasion away. Keep in mind with him, he does have his skill that I don't need to cleanse the evasion on everyone, because I do have a cleansing skill right here. This one, boom, cleanse, and then removes positive effects, then deals heavy damage. So again, for these kind of bases where it's Elvira and Uriel, hey, it doesn't matter. Get rid of evasion on Uriel and then kill him. Alright, my single target's killing 2. This isn't killing. I would get an extra turn. Alright, my insane fire attack. My goodness. I am just gonna kill Uriel. We'll go from there. 100 or 15k life left. 7 sins, shocked, aw. There's armor, sigil, repent, sinner. How did the turn order get so out of whack? Alright, Radiant's arrow. Aw, that's unfortunately going to be the end of me. Alright, so let me go ahead. As soon as I get a turn, I'll exit out. If I get a turn, there we go. Alright, oh, looks like I didn't need to exit out. I was finished. Alright, let me swap you out. And let's just put, I think Shao Lion, just because he's from the new era. Shao Lion, where are you? Boom, there you are. Alright, he's only 134. I think we'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. He'll do decently enough. We'll give him shields. Okay. So let's do this. Actually, I don't even want to rely on... Maybe. I don't know. I just want to run into like a Galvanist, and I want to purposely give everyone anticipation because I know that's what Galvanist always does. I'm trying to think who else. Shadow for a trade disabling, cleansing if I need to. We'll see how well Shadow might work. Let's not rely on Sigil, so let's just do anything else. Ooh, he could also be good for turn transferring and buffing. Let's see how well this does. 130, 140, 134. This is going to be fun. Alright, fights. Alright, I do have the death countdown. Random torture blocked. Huh. I could give myself light heat or turn transfer. Oh, going after me. So again, when we're taking on Pierce monsters like this, there's really nothing I can do. So that's always going to be bound to happen. Alright, if I was Amanea, this would have been an easy cleanse, kill, and so forth. So if you ever wonder why I use Amanea more than Shadow, that's why. Like, started the battle with getting hit with dots and everything, you saw how much life I lost, and then the death countdown, I had to deal with that. Okay, nature monsters. And this is why I said, if I had a fire-based AoE, not a bad idea. It could come in handy in multiple situations as well. Poison isn't the worst, so I think I can go off this. So trade disable, remove positive effects, trade disable, light hitter, turn transfer. Let's see, I have this, I have my AoE, I have this. OTK! Honestly, we'll do this. Extra turn. Hellfire. Damage boost, that I think is an extra turn, yeah. Easy. Look, with Holter's gun, the stuff you can do, bam, easy kill. I'm curious how much it does, but we're just going to do that. Hellfire on everyone. Look at all the dots on him. And then, boom. Oh, he'll survive. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Armor. Not to life. Great barrier. I mean, yeah, it's just, it's crazy how powerful of a monster this is. Is he going to be meta? What do you guys think? He has strong, massive attacks. He's a dodge area monster. Again, I think oh, there's Rawers. Ooh, there's Galvanist. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. The dots are annoying. Let's see what happens. We'll just do that. Enlightenment, anticipation. Oh, there it is. Anticipation hater. I have an AoE. Look at that, guys. They literally made it easy for me. He activated anticipation to his whole team. My goodness. What level are they? 150, 150, 150. He gave his whole team anticipation that full. Look at that. This is a 130 monster. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is glorious. That is fantastic. Alright, cleanse away. And yeah, that's a wrap there. That is phenomenal. Alright, we might as well take him to rank 5 just cuz. But this showed what the monster's capable of. Okay, so now he is 150. I want to have fun with the Cold Blood skill. So we'll get rid of our self-damage boost skill. Which again, I think with Holter's gun, it opens up like that ET possibility, the extra turn possibility. But nonetheless, I want to try Cold Blood. To do this, we'll definitely use a stronger monster for the Slab, no. We'll do clutch. It'd be like a clutch 7 sins traditionally what I would use. But I'm going to go with maybe Purgatory. Just help him stay alive. I don't want him to really kill the monsters. I just want him to stay alive. So Ingvar's Banner. Then some shield that can give him life. Okay, so that's good. We will go with Ammonia. However, this time Ammonia will turn into a team speed monster. So I basically want to trigger Cold Blood on turn 1. That way I can attack whoever I want, regardless of what the enemy has. And then I want to turn transfer into myself when needed. Nope, let's not remove that. So the idea is I go first, activate Cold Blood, and then we go from there. Yeah. And I think in this situation, maybe if you want to run both AoEs, that's when you could probably do it better. But let's stick with this skill set for now. I think everything looks good. What the heck? Never mind. I don't need that. I guess, no, I want to give him a life, but I think since I don't want to swap stuff around, we'll do that. Actually, let's swap this for this. I gotta rank this up. Still working on it. All right. So I think we're good to go. Ooh, I'm excited. This is going to be cool. All right, this is awesome. So, 150, 150, Galvanist. Once again, thank you, Galvanist. All right. So the first thing I want to showcase is activating Cold Blood. So double damage, positive effect protection. Boom. Ah, oh, no, he didn't do what I wanted him to do. All right, that's fine. I'm going to turn on rinse him because I think he's going to do it now. Oh, what the heck? If I knew you would have done that, I wouldn't have. Man. All right, the cool thing is I can already, like, I have Cold Blood. Where is it? Bypasses taunts, megataunt. So I can do the AoE. I can single target. I can do whatever I want. Look, even my fire damage attack kills the fire monster. I'm doing 1.2 million damage with it. All right, but here we would just do the AoE. Boom. Yeah. I basically have Pierce. And you know what's really cool about him? Let's just do... I wish I had Cold Blood. Let's do whatever. You can hear Toothless in the background. Oh, I'm going to get wrecked. I need Uriel to save him. Aw. What's really cool is, because you have that skill that removes positive effects and then attacks, the dark base attack, if you have Cold Blood and that skill, now that's when you have, like, true Pierce, because you'd be able to target a monster even when they have evasion, right? Because, again, you only bypass taunts and megatons, but if the monster has evasion, you're not going to hit them. But if you can cleanse a positive effect, then attack, then, yeah, you're single targeting. You still wouldn't be able to attack a baby monster, though, so that's that. Alright, no anticipations, unless they're running Ancient Cloak, anyone? Ancient Cloak? I don't see Ancient Cloak. Trying to kill me. So, again, Syntheris taunt monster. It could do that. But we are going to do bypassing taunt, and we're just going to single target. We're obviously going to self-cleanse. Damage boost. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. Just attack for fun there. Double damage. Alright. Removes tortures. Let's remove torture. So again, you don't need to apply Megataunt with him. You have dodge area monsters, so actually you should want to keep him alive as long as possible, which is why you would normally run a single life rune on him, more if you want, but single is all you really need. Alright. Since I can bypass Taunt Megataunt, I can attack whoever I want. So we can go boom. Boom. Doesn't really matter. Let's just get rid of the attacker in this case. 1.8. Wow. Very nice. Alright. Ah, come on. Holy Res, Death, and Candy Cane hit. So yeah, we saw how we can use Cold Blood now. I think now the only thing left to do is use them with Uriel, who I think is on my defense team right now. Change. Put Elo Death in, doesn't matter. Alright, so let's put in Uriel. So now we gotta be a little smarter. Let's give Uriel... I don't want to mess around with too much stuff. I don't know. This for fun. Alright, so we have something there. Just because Clash is dying too fast, and again, you want to just have him survive as long as possible. You only need the taunts, you don't need the mega taunts. But yeah, it's just life. Bam, that helps a lot. Put in Uriel back. Alright, so now if I die, I'm coming back to life. I think skill set wise, feed. Gotta swap out that Light of God. And put in anything, Nimbus. Alright. I think we're good to go. And I think we're solid. I don't know who's going first in the turn order. Doesn't. I would like Uriel to go first to get rid of the negative effects I may have, but we'll just see what happens here. Alright. Gafuhlz. Enlightenment. There it is. Anticipation. Honestly, in this case, they made it so easy for me. Boom. Boom. Gosh. Oh! Evasion! I didn't pay attention to that. Alright, let's go Nimbus. Alright. Recharge. Trick of light. Gosh. How much damage will I deal? Since armor, laser beam sword, mask. Alright. Boom. Boom. Oh my goodness. Let's see. 544. Why is the anticipation hater not? It didn't feel like it was super powerful against Gafuhlz. It definitely was not super powerful against Gafuhlz. It's only when he did the positive effect. Let's keep him alive. I want him to do it again. Photo. Fusion. Again, this removes positive effects, then damages. Boom. So easy kill. Recharge. Enlightenment. Anticipation. So now, see, now it's strong. That's interesting. So, why does him having the trait not deal triple damage? So you hear Chithis in the background also go, How adorable. Alright, we'll end with this. Chithis needs attention. Alright. I just want to blast the AoE. Boom! Holder's Gun gives me an extra turn as well. Removes positive effects. And then deals heavy dark damage. What's my ult? Remove positive effects. Trait disable. Heavy. Oh my goodness. Alright, if you had a revival, I would. But yeah, here we go, guys. What a powerful, powerful monster. Let me know what you guys think about Kenecro in the comments below. Thank you very much. And remember to subscribe.